Hi, this is your host, bringing you greetings from our channel. Today we will be talking about why wolves are essential to the balance of an ecosystem. Have you ever heard of the Wolf's effect? No, it doesn't have anything to do with werewolves or the big bad wolf from Little Red Riding Hood instead. It refers to the impact that wolves have on the populations of their prey species, which in turn affects the plants that those animals eat. This fascinating phenomenon has been observed all over the world, and is a great example of how one animal can impact its environment in more ways than one. And while we're at it, let's talk about why wolves are so important to the balance of an ecosystem. Number 1, they keep prey animals in check. Wolves are apex predators, which means they sit at the top of the food chain in their ecosystem. They feed on herbivores like deer and elk, keeping their populations under control. When there are lots of herbivores, they can easily overgraze on the available vegetation, which can lead to the decline of plant species and even entire ecosystems. By preying on herbivores, wolves help to prevent this from happening. Number 2, they help control invasive species. In some areas, wolves have been known to target invasive species, such as feral dogs and cats, wild boars, and most notably, non-native reindeer and elk that were brought to islands where native species had already been hunted to extinction by humans. On these islands, wolves played a crucial role in controlling the populations of these invasive species and preventing them from outcompeting native plants and animals for resources. 3, they leave their mark on the landscape. Wolves are highly mobile animals, constantly searching for food and mates. As they travel, they leave behind a landscape shaped by their presence. For example, their activity can disturb the soil, which can actually benefit certain types of plants that require disturbance to grow. Additionally, when wolves kill prey animals, they often don't consume every last bit of the carcass. Instead, they may leave some parts behind, which can decompose and add nutrients to the soil. These nutrients can then be used by plants, which can in turn provide food and habitat for other animals. 4, they create a trophic cascade. The term trophic cascade refers to the way that the presence of apex predators can indirectly affect the abundance and behavior of species lower down the food chain. For example, the mere presence of wolves can cause elk and deer to alter their behavior, such as avoiding areas where wolves are present or changing the times of day that they come out to feed. This, in turn, can affect the amount of vegetation that they consume and consequently the abundance of that vegetation. Wolves also prey on weakened or sick animals, which can help to remove these animals from the population and prevent the spread of disease. 5, they're nature's pest control. Wolves are known to prey on animals that can cause significant damage to crops and livestock. In some cases, wolves have been observed to target farm animals such as sheep and cattle, which can reduce the economic impact of predation by other animals, such as coyotes and bears. By preying on these animals, wolves can indirectly help humans by reducing the number of animals that are available for them to feed on. 6, they increase biodiversity. As we mentioned earlier, wolves help to control the populations of certain plant-eating animals. This helps to ensure that there is enough vegetation available for other animals to eat, which in turn supports a greater diversity of species. Additionally, by preying on weaker individuals, wolves help to maintain the genetic health of prey populations. This is because the weaker individuals are often the ones that are sick or injured, which can lead to a decline in the overall fitness of the population. By removing these individuals, wolves can actually help to improve the overall quality of the gene pool. 7, they provide an ecosystem service. The benefits that humans receive from the presence of wolves in an ecosystem are considered to be an ecosystem service. One such service is the control of invasive species, which can save humans time and money that would otherwise be spent on managing these populations. Additionally, wolves can help to reduce the risk of wildfires by preying on elk and deer, which are known to cause wildfires when they are attracted to human development and forage for food. Wolves also indirectly benefit humans by helping to maintain the health of forests, by keeping populations of deer and elk in check. Wolves help to ensure that there is enough vegetation available to support these animals, which in turn helps to maintain the health of the forest ecosystem. 8, they can save us money. While some people may view wolves as a nuisance due to their occasional predation on livestock, they can actually save us money in the long run. By preying on animals that compete with livestock, such as elk and deer, wolves can reduce the amount of supplemental feeding that is required for these animals, which can be costly for farmers and ranchers. Additionally, wolves can help to reduce the number of animals that are available for hunting, which can in turn reduce the costs associated with managing these populations. Number 9, they attract tourists. The presence of wolves in an area can actually attract tourists who come to see these animals in their natural habitat. This can bring in revenue to local economies and help to support conservation efforts. In fact, in some areas, the presence of wolves has been shown to boost the local economy by millions of dollars per year. And finally, number 10, they are simply magnificent creatures that deserve our admiration and respect. Wolves are truly magnificent creatures that play an important role in the balance of nature. They are highly intelligent, social animals with a complex communication system and a rich culture. By understanding the importance of wolves and the threats they face, we can work to protect these animals and the ecosystems they inhabit for generations to come. Wolves have been persecuted by humans for centuries, but in recent years, their numbers have slowly begun to recover in some areas. Thanks to conservation efforts and a growing understanding of the importance of wolves, we may one day see these magnificent creatures reestablish themselves in their native habitats and continue to play their vital role in maintaining the balance of nature. Did you know that wolves can travel up to 6 miles per hour on foot? And did you know that they can jump over 6 feet high and 20 feet far? Wolves are known for their speed and agility, but did you know that they are also excellent swimmers? In fact, they are capable of swimming across rivers and even lakes to pursue their prey. So not only are wolves fascinating to watch on land, but they are also impressive creatures in the water. Have you ever wondered what sound a wolf makes when it's happy? Well, contrary to popular belief, wolves don't actually howl when they are content. Howling is usually a form of communication used to locate pack members or to defend territory. Instead, when wolves are happy, they make a sound similar to a dog's bark or a cat's purr. It's a low-pitched, rumbling sound that is made by both the male and female wolves. If you're ever lucky enough to hear a happy wolf, consider yourself very fortunate. We hope you enjoyed learning about the amazing wolves and the important role they play in our ecosystem. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and stay tuned for more nature documentaries. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.